Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at more relationship stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. I was away for a week for work. He was off work nearly this entire time as he works 1 week on, 1 week off. When I came home, my boyfriend had cleaned the house quite extensively. Obviously not a crime in itself, but it was surprising and a little out of character. I usually have to do most of the cleaning, so it was unexpected. He'd even picked up some of my laundry that I left in the washroom and living room and put it in the basket. I was surprised, but I didn't think much of it. He started night shifts the day after I returned and I was working days, so I came home from work after he'd left. I figured I'd spend some time cleaning the house too, as he'd done. There's a shop vac that'd been sitting just outside of our bedroom door for a few weeks that I finally moved to the closet. When I moved it, I found a sock just behind it. A small ankle sock. Obviously women's in a brand that I've never seen before. I had a bad feeling by this point, but I put the sock on a table by my bedside and continued cleaning, intending to ask him about it when he returned from work early in the morning. When I asked him whose sock it was, he said he didn't know. He then said he found it on the stairs and thought it was mine, so he put it there. But I put the sock there. Oh, he screwed up. He was like, but I put it there for you because I thought it was yours. No, you didn't. You were not the one to put it there. I did. I doubt he'd even seen it around the house, or else it would have been behind the shop vac. And if he had seen it and thought it was mine, wouldn't he have put it in a basket with my other clothes that he put away? I told him that I put the sock there and asked why he lied about putting it there. He said he didn't have anybody over and he didn't know whose sock it is. I left and got ready for work and he went to sleep. What? They just left it as it is? They didn't turn the house upside down. Oh, it was just, excuse me, are you cheating on me too? Well, he went to sleep and I went to work. Oh. Just kidding, we have an update. But he woke up. Oh, he woke up. To do what? Hide the sock. And then gaslight her into thinking that there was no sock to begin with. I'm sitting here in my office area doing some work, but also periodically crying and reading the comments here. He came into the room and tried cuddling me from behind my chair. I was obviously stiff and he asked me why I was mad at him. I said that I didn't know why he wasn't honest with me earlier about the sock. He said he didn't lie to me. I said I put the sock there on the table so he couldn't have. He said that he meant he'd found the sock while cleaning and he'd tossed it aside, landing forgotten behind the shop vac. He then got super mad, saying that I'm always accusing him of cheating. Oh, deflecting. Swearing around and saying that he's not coming on our trip to my parents' house during the summer and that he's staying at the house all summer and that a friend of mine who was supposed to rent the house for work during the summer can't stay there then because he'll be here. I asked him why he was getting so mad and said that I'd been upset and I just needed an explanation and reassurance from him. He continued to lose it, stormed towards the door and threw his cup full of coffee down the stairs, grabbed an old baseball bat that we keep by the stairs and started hitting the step outside the door yelling that he's not effing cheating. Threw his lunch that he'd packed for work all over the steps and peeled off in his truck. If you're not cheating, just freaking say so. You don't have to wreck the house. You got money? Right? We have to freaking repair that. Hello? Why would you do that? Why would you self-destruct? That's what he did. He literally just said he was cheating by doing that. I feel like if someone wasn't cheating, they'll be pretty calm about it. She literally told him all she needed was reassurance. That's all she needed. And this is what he does. He gets violent. That's freaking scary. Even if he wasn't cheating anymore, I'd be concerned that he did all this. Like, you have that inside you? This is who you've been hiding from me all along? What the heck? I'll be so concerned. Jeez. So, well, I mean, we don't know if he's cheating or not, but there's a sock there, so it says a lot, right? Whose sock was it? Do they have a dog? Did the dog carry a sock in? Whose sock was it? So now they really have to figure out whose freaking sock it was. My boyfriend admitted to something terrifying. How to respond. He was talking to a friend on the phone and I heard him laugh about what he did when he was 16. He apparently bullied another kid so hard in the 10th grade that the kid opted out. You know what I mean? He opted out of being alive. I would not date that person. I would not. The problem is he was laughing about it with his friend. I overheard him say that was a fun year. I wish I could do it all over again. He wasn't laughing about what the kid did so much as the stuff he pulled, including robbing him. I'm wondering if this is a red flag. You what? She'll do me so my boyfriend made someone kill themselves. Is he a red flag or a green flag? I feel like her not knowing what to do makes her a red flag too. Break up with him. Why do you want that kind of person in your life? Let's say you guys have a kid together in the future. Why would you want the person to be the father of your child? What? That's concerning. He was a bully. And a kid died because of him. Because of his actions. You'd want to be around that person? Ew. It's also so clear. If someone can do this to another person, it's just very clear that they're kind of a psycho. The fact that he's still laughing about it too. He's like, I wish I could do it all over again. Ooh, girl. Like, I think you should run. Don't walk, run. Found arrest records for the man I have been dating. How can I safely end things with him? I started seeing him a few weeks ago. We met at his job and instantly hit it off. I haven't really connected with anyone lately, so I was super excited about this man. I really liked him. However, something has felt off. It honestly felt like he was love bombing me. I thought he was just a cheesy guy or desperate, but he does everything excessively, like non-stop compliments and talk about how I'm his dream girl, flowers, gifts, loud displays of affection in public, literally yelling out loud how much he adores me. Plus, he has needed to have constant communication. If I don't respond to a text, he will spam until I respond. Oh my god, I'd be so suffocated. Why can't everyone have like their own like space? But like, why can't people just live their own lives and still love each other? You know what I mean? You're meant to bring each other up, not become the person. Man, I feel like nowadays we hear so much about love bombing. It's so scary because you don't really know, right? Oh, did I love you, or is this like a manipulation? What is it? I haven't asked for details about it because he doesn't know why my last relationship ended either. All I know is they were married for 20 years. She left him, and he was very depressed for a while. But he keeps talking about me as if I'm a blessing that entered his life. He verbatim says, when a door closes, a window opens, and this window has finally opened. At least once each time I see him. Yo, what the frick? What the frick? Every single time. There my window is. There she is. Oh, that's kind of creepy. He has done this since the first date. So at first I thought he was excited. I mean, after the second date, he said he was going to tell everyone he has a girlfriend. He did not ask me out. No, someone doesn't ask you out and they call you the girlfriend. That's not it. He and I took a selfie together. On Thursday, he sent me a cropped version of just me that had my nose piercing photoshopped out and it was enhanced by AI. It really creeped me out. I had been having a sinking feeling in my stomach, so I cancelled our plans for Thursday and Friday. On Friday night, I started telling my neighbor about how weird the guy has been. She asked if I had a photo and I didn't. So I deep dived to find him. Like I was working off his age, first name and last initial. I found his Facebook, which confirmed his divorce. Something still felt off. So I googled him and a mugshot where he looks rough popped up. The charges listed were violation of protective order. I liked him, but now I'm kind of scared of him. Maybe I'm being dramatic. I just don't think I would feel safe around him. How can I safely end things? My neighbor said to block him, but I don't want to risk getting stalked or anything. Oh, that's scary because now it's like, what does he know about her? Like, does he know where she lives? Does he know where she works? Does he know anything else about her? Right? Because then that's freaking scary. I mean, definitely slowly, I feel like slowly get out of there. Don't do it immediately because then he's gonna like catch on and be like, what's going on? I found out that my boyfriend of almost a year gave me HPV. He was aware he had it before we started dating and chose not to tell me until I started having symptoms. The truth came out in a humiliating way and I'm at a complete loss about what to do. A few weeks ago, I noticed what I thought was an ingrown hair in a difficult to adequately see for myself area. When it didn't go away, I thought maybe I had developed a skin tag, which I've never had anywhere on my body before, but it seemed like a legit possibility, and sheepishly asked my boyfriend to check it out for me. When he saw what turned out to be a genital wart, he suddenly confessed to having HPV and hiding that fact from me our entire relationship. He even admitted noticing he had a new genital wart a few months into us dating, so he knew it was still active. To say I was blindsided would be an understatement. We've had what I thought was an amazing relationship until now. I mean, truly, I thought he was the most incredible person I've ever met. His rationale for not telling me is that he was ashamed, assumed I was vaccinated, and told him it's a common STI anyway. As someone who has a lot of physical and emotional trauma, it's difficult for me to tell if I'm overreacting by wanting to end our relationship over this. I never thought I'd be posting on this sub, but here we are. I can't even talk to my closest friends about this because they're in the same PhD program as myself and my boyfriend, and regardless of how betrayed I feel, I do not want to embarrass him by telling people we both regularly see. So is this forgivable? Am I making too big of a deal out of this, or am I justified in feeling like I can't be with him? Every time I try to remind myself that our relationship was really great until now, I think of the painful cervical biopsies and uncomfortable doctor's appointments I now have to endure that he basically signed me up for. Am I being dramatic? Hell no, she's not. Why didn't he tell her? That's the first thing you should tell your partner. What did he say? He was like, I thought you were vaccinated. It's common anyways. Common? Just because it's common doesn't mean it's okay to give it to someone else. Like, a freaking cold is common. Do you see me freaking coughing in everyone else's faces? Like, excuse me? Excuse freaking me? Like, if you're willing to put your partner through this, you do not love them. That's crazy. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!